Discord not working today? I don't understand. Why is the Discord not working? Hold on. Why did Discord not work? No. I'll open it from my computer now. Because the app's not working. It's being a big dum-dum. Why is it being a big dum-dum? Hello? It's Trim. At everyone. At everyone. Chapter 4 trial stuff is a go. Watch with me now at http://twitch.tv/filthyscrubgaming. Okay, we're good. We've done it. Look at us go. We've done it. You know me, let's play around in my fishy game. And then let's investigate this woman. Actually, there's a part of me that kind of just wants to start the investigation because I don't have a lot of time. I have like 4-ish hours today. And goodness gracious, I want to see who killed her. I want to know who done it. Everything move. Hiya Gothic, how you doing? We're gonna do this. We're gonna see who killed Mew. First, I should check the Monokuma file. Ah! Phone, please. Victim is Mew, the ultimate inventor, Mew Aruma. It was discovered in the computer on the 4th floor. Oh! Interesting. There are no external wounds on the body. So early. Am I going to do the whole trial today? That's the goal. I don't know if I'll be able to. My dad's picking me up in about 4 hours-ish. I'm going to a cousin's wedding luncheon reception. So I don't know that I'll be able to do the whole trial, but I will for sure at least get to the halfway point is the goal. That's the goal. No external wounds, killed at 6:30 in the morning. Time of death happened 30 minutes before now, while we were still in the virtual world. Okichi, what do you want? You don't have to be so wary of me. I'm not like I'm gonna get in your way, Shuichi. It's just, I hate lies so much that I tend to suspect others a lot. Kaito said he wouldn't team up with you guys for this case. With you for this case, but I can't trust those words.
So that means...
That's why I'm keeping an eye out, just in case he tries to bother you.
Keeping an eye out?
It's true!
Don't take it the wrong way, though. I'm not trying to replace Kaito as your partner, okay?
Alright!
But I'll help you as much as I can. Where are you gonna investigate now?
Ugh. So she probably got brain blasted, right? That's what I'm assuming. Can I smack any of this? No. Just thought it's worth a shot. Just worth checking. Just worth checking. Oh gosh. Okay. Let's start looking at stuff, I guess. What can I look at? I can look at her visor. Look at this visor. Why can't I look at all the visors? Small bottle. Okay. 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 Alright, well, in true anime fashion, we'll go right to left. In true Japanese fashion. There's something on the seat. It's a small bottle. I feel as if though I've seen this before.
Oh?
This is yours, right, Shuichi?
Huh?
Mine. No, I guess it's not yours, but it is from your lab.
Oh, that's right. This was in the Ultimate Detective's lab.
Right?
Yeah, that's poison. Do you know about this, Kokichi? Of course, because I already checked it. We are in a killing game, you know. If there's poison and tricks prepared, then of course I'd investigate them ASAP.
That's...
Is that... No, it's not so I can use them. I check in case someone else uses them. Is that really true?
By the way...
Did you see the label on the back of this bottle? The label. According to the warnings here, this poison is pretty lethal. It It becomes neutralized once it's mixed, so it has to be taken directly. But when it's taken directly, the victim will immediately die, even if they only sip a bit. It means if you could get the victim's mouth open, you can kill them instantly. I can't imagine a better method of killing someone who's logged in.
By the way,
I should tell you what symptoms this poison causes. It causes a small blood vessel under the conjunctiva to explode, which makes the whites of your eyes turn blood red. Bloodshot eyes, that's important information. Well, that's everything about this poison. Am I doing a good job? Maybe it's time you acknowledge me as your partner.
no.
I thought I remembered you saying you didn't want to be my partner.
Hmm?
Did I? Well, sometimes I lie without thinking about it.
Huh?
Seriously.
Anyway,
Who brought this poison? Do you think the culprit did it? Who brought the poison? I can't be certain.
Who was in that chair? Oh, it was Kokichi's. Great. Perfect.
But I do know the poison was left on that person's chair.
Great. Cool. That's what I was hoping, honestly.
Device we wore on our heads in the virtual world. Some helmets still have their cords plugged in, others have them removed. Positive they were unplugged after logging out. Ah, that's it, the cords! We were supposed to plug the two cords from the computer into our helmets. Red for consciousness, the blue for memory. We got those mixed up.
It's all glitchy or something. That's what I want to know. She said body swap. She did say body swap, so there's a part of me that's like, Maybe Muse was unconscious, but it was really Kaito leaving the game or something. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot to think about this. There's a lot to think about with all that. And it makes me suspicious.
The time of death indicated in the Monokuma file. Mew was killed. We were still in the virtual world.
Cool. What a truth bomb.
This device for our heads. My concern is the cords. We're supposed to plug the two cords. Red, blue. If they were switch glitching, might occur.
Weird that I can look at two of those, but they say the same thing. Weird to me.
Mew's hands were clasped around her neck as if she were gasping for air. Her eyes are wide open in panic. She must have suffered quite a bit.
wow.
Ew, that is one grody face. Mew must have suffered a lot. A vulgar death fit for a vulgar.
Why you gotta do this to me, Kokichi?
Stop, Kokichi. Even if you're joking, that's too far. I hate this little brat. I do. I hate him.
It's nothing.
You're right. You should never speak ill of the dead, no matter how much you hated them.
Right?
Even if she was a despised, pathetic, dirty cum toilet of a person.
I will murder you. Kokichi, don't think I won't do it. Second killer doesn't matter. I'll strangle your neck right now, boy. It won't even matter. You'll just be dead. I won't get punished. You won't get victor. You won't get revenge. I'll just kill you right now. I suppose I'll never get Kokichi to change.
But
what's Mew's cause of death? It doesn't say in the Monokuma. May I? I wanted to let you know in case it turns out to be a clue.
by the way,
I was the first one to log out and find Mew's body. She was still wearing the helmet, and her body was contorting into this awful position. Maki logged out after I did, and she helped me take Mew's helmet off. And then, she was gone.
hey,
Is that a confession?
why?
How is that a confession? Anyway, the question is the cause of death. What caused her to suffer like this?
I want to look closer at it. Let me see her eyeballs. Let me see her body. What? Ah! Alright, let's talk to people.
Like I thought. It ended up like this after all. I had a bad feeling ever since I thought I saw Mew from the dining room window.
Hmm?
You thought you saw Mew.
Ah, yeah, I told Shuichi about it.
I remember. We found her. She was outside on the other side of the bridge, which was supposedly broken.
Oh.
So you saw Mew then?
Um, I thought I must have been mistaken since she should have been by the chapel.
You're only saying you were mistaken, so you don't have to feel as guilty.
What? Huh?
Because?
If you had been positive it was Mew, then you could have done something sooner. You could have prevented her death, you know.
That,
Hey,
It's just speculation, Kokichi. You can't judge in hindsight.
My bad.
Oh, we went a little off topic there. Anyway, I wanted to ask you something. What did you do after you thought you saw Mew?
I thought I was mistaken. It really bothered me, so... 10 minutes later, I told Shuichi, and while we were talking about it...
Noise. We still didn't get an explanation for that noise, did we?
We heard a loud noise and rushed out into the entrance hall.
Yes, thank you for all the flashbacks. I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Keyboy's voice, huh? Wasn't he at the chapel?
Okay.
He was, but Smoogie and I are positive it was his voice. We heard Kibo from the entrance hall when he should have been in the chapel.
What? That's weird, because you shouldn't have been able to hear anything between the chapel and mansion. Even Mew said that.
Are we gonna flashback this entire part? Wow, it had to load the flashback. Why? Game, why?
I see. You're right, sound shouldn't reach through the map loading point. So how did we hear Kibo's voice? How are we able to hear Kibo at the mansion if he was at the chapel?
Maybe someone's lying.
What? Lying?
Hey.
By the way, Kokichi, did you hear the loud noise or Kibo's voice at all? I'm not sure. I must have not noticed because I was too busy searching.
Lying to his face.
Kaito!
Hey.
Kaito, you keep interrupting me when I talk. Do you like me or something?
Don't screw around.
Who would like you, dummy? I was interested in Shuichi's conversation.
Huh?
My conversation.
You heard Kibo's voice when it should have been impossible. Can you tell me more about that?
What I said before was pretty much everything. After that, we headed back to the chapel to see what happened.
We saw Gonta as we left the mansion, and the three of us went to the river together. So we met up with Kokichi.
Yeah.
And then we used the signboard that I found as a bridge. What about it, though? Did you notice anything? I suppose not.
But...
I see you're working hard. It looks like you're starting to take this game seriously, Kaito.
Shut up!
Pretty much how I feel about Kokichi at this point. I hate him. I hate him a lot. There's something stuck in the back of my throat. I hate it. I can't get it. I've been wondering, what was this secret of the outside world that we were searching for anyway?
That's true, we got sidetracked by Mew's murder case. We never actually discovered what that secret actually was. We couldn't find anything at the chapel, and you found nothing at the mansion, right?
Okay.
No, Smoogie and I didn't find anything.
My bad.
I didn't find anything either. That's probably the same with Kaito and Gonta too, right?
Right?
And knowing them, if they had found something, they would have told us right away.
Yeah.
Yes, they would have, unlike you.
Whoa! Luigi, did you hear that? The robot's being sassy with me.
That's so mean.
Do you know? Robots don't need warm blood to function, so they become cold like this. That's why he's more concerned about the secret of the outside world than poor Mew. He told us he couldn't even cry if he wanted to. He went so far as to stage his dramatic reaction.
That's wrong.
That's not true. I'm hoping we can discover the truth too.
Oh.
You're a pretty advanced robot. You could be sassy and make excuses.
Oh, Kokichi, I hate you. You're so annoying. I didn't want to look at the computer. That's not what I wanted to do.
You don't have to be so wary of me. I'm keeping an eye out in case Kaito tries to bother you.
It's true.
Don't take it the wrong way, though. I'm not trying to replace Kaito as your partner, okay?
Hey.
But I'll help you as much as I can. So, where are you going to investigate now? What is he trying to do? Why is the system following me around?
Mew, why are you angry? Maki, I mean, not Mew. Sorry, Mew's dead.
Maki was working on the computer, her hand moving the mouse around rapidly.
Um,
You know how to work that computer, Maki?
Nope.
No, not really. I've never even used this program before either.
Hmm.
I see. I imagine that it would be difficult to understand unless you were an expert.
Well,
But I did find a text file regarding this program. There's info about the program's basic features, but other than that, there's not much.
oh.
Oh, so what did it say?
Ah.
If you don't want to tell me, at least tell it to Shuichi. According to this text file, the killing game simulator uses a certain program as the base. It's called Neo World Program. Neo World Program. Never heard of it.
Well,
In this killing game simulator, objects can't break. The body's 5 senses are connected to your avatar, and your avatar cannot be harmed. Any damage inflicted on your avatar will be transferred to your body in the real world. Oh! Hi, Shadow Lord, what's up? That's an interesting thing to note. That matches what you told us. I didn't actually realize that, so they could have hurt her avatar and killed her in the real world. Oh, that's about what the Neo World program was for. Yeah, never mind.
that's true.
If your avatar receives fatal damage, then your real body will die from shock.
Huh?
Aha! So it doesn't have to be Kaido. It could be anyone from shock.
Oh.
Ooh, this is the first time we're hearing about this. If someone receives a fatal injury in the virtual world, they die in the real world. Well, your 5 senses are connected, so it makes sense you'd feel the same amount of pain.
Right?
So, it wouldn't be too surprising if you died from a fatal injury.
Oh,
The more
man.
important question is, why did Neo keep such an important detail a secret? It's strange. I have no idea why she wouldn't mention such an important detail. Well, yeah, but Mew changed some of the rules of the Neo World program in this game. So, like, objects not being able to break, I don't think that was a rule in the last one. So it's interesting. It's interesting to me. Did she hide that from us on purpose? Okay, move the computer over. Move this down a little bit. Here we go.
Well,
That's all it says about the virtual world's basic features. The rest of the virtual world is the same as the real world, including the laws of physics. Warps and special transportation like mounts do not exist.
I see.
So you can only move around using your avatar.
How boring.
She should have added warps and mounts to the virtual world. I mean, we have them in this world. You just click the map and you just go warp to where you want to be. That's all it says in this text file.
Thank you.
Thank you. Maki! That was very helpful. Killing game simulator. Is the info in the text file correct?
What are you talking about? Nuh-uh.
I'm not doubting you or anything, Maki. I'm just saying the file could have been rewritten. Did anything break last game except that's rude? Yes, the computer, the camera. The camera during Ibuki's death. The camera was smashed on the ground. I'm pretty sure a window broke at some point, maybe? Ibuki broke the lock on Hajime's door. Stuff broke in the Neo World program in that one. The statue, Monami, was broken in the library. There definitely was broken stuff. So it's weird that it's a new rule here. It's possible someone rewrote the original info with false info, you know?
But
Oh my gosh. There's a freaking thing in the back of my throat. I can't get. Oh, I got it. I'll be right back. Hold on. I got it. I don't know. Coming down from the pole. So I don't know what it is.
It's my time to shine.
Oh, hello, Monotaro. What do you want?
huh?
What?
Stop it.
Don't get in the way.
I won't get in the way. In fact, I want you to let me help with the investigation.
I don't know what is going on. My throat feels weird.
Help with the investigation? Taro, what are you saying?
Hey,
Come on, please, won't you let me help with the investigation? Ever since I forgot I'm bad with computers, I'm good with computers now.
What are you talking about?
That logic doesn't make any sense.
You can't, Monotaro. You're not allowed to help the participants. Mascots, we gotta stick to that rule.
I don't care.
I don't give a fart about the rules. I want to help everyone.
Right?
I want to avenge my dead mommy.
Because to help avenge mommy, there you go.
Huh?
Your mommy? You mean Mew?
Not that. No, Monotaro, you've forgotten again. You've forgotten that she's not our mother.
I want you.
You've forgotten about the important person you need to protect.
Shut up, you pig. I'm busy avenging mommy's death.
That's sad, but it looks like this is goodbye. I love you. There's someone I need to protect. Goodbye.
So long. Farewell.
Alrighty then, let's do this.
Huh?
Do what?
So what?
I'm carried away. If you want to help, that's fine. True, I suppose, but
Thanks.
I'll do my best for mommy's sake.
No.
Wait, perhaps we should. He's doing his best for his dead mommy. I'm so touched.
Hey, Kokichi, man.
Okay.
Alright, fine. I'll leave it to you then. I suppose I do object.
All right.
I'll start analyzing the computer right away.
This stinky little computer is no match for my hands.
Okay.
His hands are going at such an intense speed that the friction is creating fire.
Thank you, Kokichi.
All right.
I've already analyzed a few things.
Huh?
Ready.
Okay.
This file is consistent with the original program. It doesn't look like it was altered.
Yay!
Also, I found this too.
Is this?
This looks like the information of when everyone logged in and out.
Okay.
There's no sign that this was altered either. It's definitely accurate information.
Hey.
You show it to me?
Okay. It really does have everyone's logged in and log out times recorded.
Well,
Aside from you, everyone is logged in and out once.
You're right.
Then it would appear that no one secretly logged out and logged back in. So Mew's not logged out yet, technically. Then my main concern becomes Kaito. He logged out ahead of him, but you could kill them in the thing. Like, that's what we proved, is you could kill them in the program and they would still die, so no, it couldn't be him. I kind of think it's Kokichi. It seems too easy, but it kind of feels like Kokichi.
Let's see, there's something. Oh, so there's something else I noticed while analyzing the program.
So,
It looks like some parts of the program were rewritten.
Huh?
The program's been rewritten.
Oh.
Obviously, Mew was the only person capable of doing that.
hey.
So which files did she rewrite? What did she change?
Okay.
Analyze that, of course. It's gonna take a little time.
Yeah.
Well, as long as it's done by the class trial, then Shuichi will be able to avenge Mew. He's just saying whatever he
All
pleases.
right.
Then I'll keep on analyzing the crap out of this program. So reliable.
that's true.
I'm way more than you.
Get him! Oh, Kokichi, you useless piece of garbage! Just wanna smack you. Kaito Momota, lone area of the stars.
That's right.
Shuichi, I gotta explain. Just so you don't misunderstand.
Explain what?
Ah.
You're talking about how you logged out by yourself, right? Okay, that's your thing.
What?
Why are you...
Yeah.
Feel free to lie, of course. Exposing lies is the real pleasure of this game, after all.
Don't screw around.
What?
Hey.
Kaito, just ignore him and talk to me, okay?
I mean,
About the whole logging out thing, I don't really get it myself. When I was looking for the secret of the outside world on the rooftop, a circle lit up under me. I was suddenly sucked in, and before I knew it, I was logged out.
Same thing happened when I used the phone to log out. How'd that happen on the roof? And what happened after you logged out?
so...
Everyone else was still logged in, but I didn't know if it was okay for me to log back in. So I just went to my room and slept. Once it was done, I was pretty tired.
body discovery announcement woke you up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I heard it and rushed back here.
Hey,
Do you remember what condition Mew's body was in when you logged out?
my bad.
I didn't pay attention to that, so I don't know.
We didn't notice anything wrong, like whether she was dead or not.
Shut up!
Like I said, I don't know.
Okay, but in theory, body discovery announcements are weird in this game because it's supposed to be when 3 or more people discover the body, right? But like, have they ever established that as a rule? Because I want to see this. Hold on. Never directly committed murder, very important items, by discovering when 3 or more students discover a body. So, in theory, Kaito logged out, he would have seen it. And then the next 2 people to log out, the body discovery announcement would have played, right? We were not one of those next 2 people. So, I'm confused how this works. It's been weird in this game. Because, like, technically Ryoma's body discovery announcement should have played before he was eaten by piranhas, but Monokuma just let it slide, and that one didn't really matter to me because it didn't make a difference in the case of the trial. This one would make a difference, though, when the body discovery announcement plays, so... Okay, sorry, so I just need to object to the contradiction in that testimony.
Don't screw around!
I said I'm not lying! Tell him, Shuichi!
Shuichi!
Oh, Shuichi, in order to find the truth, you can't be biased.
Just feels weird. It just feels weird.
I never thought Mew would be killed. And I saw her avatar there, not moving. I thought maybe, but...
You're right.
That's right, you saw that Mew's avatar in the virtual world stop moving. Me, Kiba, and Maki all found her avatar.
Hey,
Can you tell me more about that? Any details? We were looking for the secret of the outside world of the chapel.
Hey!
Mew was too, right?
No.
No, Mew volunteered to look around the outside of the chapel, so she wasn't with us. Mew volunteered to look around outside? We searched, but we couldn't find anything. Right when we were starting to get tired, all of a sudden we heard a really loud sound outside. That must be the sound I heard as well. Something must have hit the wall of the chapel really hard. We felt it all the way from inside. Something hitting the chapel wall. So we all rushed outside to check the side of the chapel and we found Mew's avatar. That's when we went to log out to check Mew's real body, correct?
But
Then when we went to the river, the bridge was gone for some reason. Then while we were standing around wondering what to do, you guys showed up.
thank you.
I see. Thank you.
Oh.
That testimony sounded important, especially about how they couldn't cross the river.
Because?
Because if they weren't able to cross, then no one could have gone between the mansion and chapel. And this helps us narrow down the people who could have come into contact with you. Could have come in contact with you at the chapel.
This is a weird thing. It's a weird one.
Hey,
Ota, are you alright?
You're so dumb.
Are you still depressed about Mew? Come on, don't be such a Debbie Downer.
By the way,
Oh, Gonta, I want to know what you think. Rare, I know, but who do you think the culprit is?
Gonta don't know.
Murder already happened when Gonta wake up.
How this happened?
Why this happened? Why Mew killed? Gonta not understand. Gonta not understand anything.
How can this be?
Gonta frustrated and sad. Gonta no could protect Mew. He seems all over the place right now. Ah, man, he can't think at all when he's like this.
it's true.
Gonta doesn't seem to be lying. I'm pretty sure he's telling us the truth. I guess a big dum-dum like Gonta doesn't have a brain to lie in the first place.
Hey,
Don't talk about him like that. Good job, Shuichi.
I'm disappointed.
I'm so disappointed in you, Gonta. When I first met you, I thought you'd be more useful.
sorry.
Oh, I want to, Someone just kill Kokichi. It won't matter. He'll be the second death. It won't matter. Just someone stab him right now, please. Gonta, just take his neck and just something. He's so annoying.
Gonta, idiot.
Gonta's so sorry. Gonta's sorry he could protect you. Gonta.
Hey,
If you feel that bad about it, then stop blaming yourself. Help us find the culprit instead. This is the culprit's fault anyway, so pull yourself together and help us, okay? Okay, Gonta understand.
Gonta do his best.
To find culprit. Gonta definitely do his best this time.
yeah.
Now that's the spirit. Now Kokichi's encouraging him. I really don't know what Kokichi is thinking. I don't want to have to think about it anymore.
Hey,
You're done investigating the crime scene, so do you know who the culprit is yet?
No.
No, this might not actually be the crime scene. Yes, injuries in the virtual world can be fatal in the real world. And there is a possibility that she was killed in the virtual world. Means the next area of
Oh, I
investigation
see.
should be virtual world. We should go there again.
Huh?
see?
I just read your mind, didn't I? Did, right? Right?
Got it.
That's the case that I'm coming to.
Oh?
Great, he's coming. You must really like me, huh?
Ugh.
Say whatever you want. I don't have time to waste on you.
Yeah.
If we go back to the virtual world, we might find some new clues. With those, I might be able to clear my name. May I join you as well? I also think we should investigate the virtual world again.
All right.
Why don't we all go?
Ah,
Do I get to be that avatar again?
what?
Did you actually like the Avatar after?
Well,
I'm going to stay here. He's still in the middle of analyzing the program. To search this place some more. It's no time to be sleeping.
That's not what we're... No, that's fine. I'll stay here too.
Huh?
What?
Surprised? Are you gonna get lonely without your partner?
My bad.
I'm busy too, you know. I have to watch Maki in case she tries to do anything deceitful.
huh?
Deceitful?
See?
Well, you and Kaito are pretty close, so you might want to do something deceitful for him, right?
Thank
Think
goodness.
Gonta's here with me.
Claire is too scary to handle alone. You saw my reaction to Kyo? Oh, it was something. It was something. I've never been more uncomfortable during this game series. There's been a lot of bad things that have happened during this game series, right? Pretty much anything to do with Kotoko. Hagito's death, Rumi's execution, anything that comes out of Miu's mouth. I've been uncomfortable a lot. That shook me. I did not like it. I did not enjoy that one bit.
Gonta would risk his life to protect me from a murderer.
Huh?
Hey.
You keep saying messed up crap like that, I'm gonna kick you back into orbit.
Oh, right already.
It's fine. Just ignore him before you the virtual world.
Okay.
Aito, let's focus on solving this case for now. Fine.
Thank goodness.
I don't like violence. The ultimate supreme leader would rather sneak around.
So that means...
So anyway, I'll leave the virtual world to you, Shuichi.
Yeah.
I'm not exaggerating when I say this class trial can only be solved by you, okay?
Your talent can save the useless people here.
No?
What?
What are you calling useless?
I told you.
Enough already. Aito, let's go. Aito, Kibo, Kimiko, Samugi, and I are prepared to enter the virtual world. We picked up our helmets once again, sitting in the same seats as before.
So the red cord goes in the right side and the blue cord in the left, yeah? Yeah, let's do that.
Right is the hand I hold my chopsticks with. I gotta be sure to get it right.
If someone else dies.
If you're that worried, why don't you use one that's already set up?
Shadow Lord, that is the goal. We will see. Don't know if we're going to get to the trial. We'll at least do part of the trial this stream. I have a family luncheon. My cousin's getting married today, right now, actually. I'm not at the wedding, but I'm going to the luncheon afterwards. So my dad is picking me up in about 4.5 hours, 3.5 hours. So hopefully we can get to the trial. Probably won't, but we'll at least do half of it. That's the goal.
enter that virtual world, shall we? And whatever we don't finish of the trial, we will do on Tuesday. Tuesday night. It says Hope's Peak High School, right? Like, that's not a thing I'm making up. Oh, Ryan, you're back from the animals. How were the animals? Did you enjoy them? Were they wonderful? Were they the most amazing thing ever? Oh, you're still on the road. Gotcha.
Great, huh?
Oh, it's my avatar. Look, my avatar. So you liked it after all.
You know,
So we're back here.
100%.
Apparently, we always arrive in this room when we walk in.
Who said that logging in and out is impossible unless we're in this room?
huh?
How did I get logged out when I was on the rooftop?
Okay.
Yes, we need to investigate that area too.
What should we do?
First, we're going to check Miu's avatar, right?
That's right.
I think her avatar is still near the chapel.
Let's head out to the chapel.
Cool. The mansion of the world. Check the map of the mansion first. I want to go to the bathroom. Split out when we were looking for the secret. Kokichi was in the salon. Smoogie was in the dining hall. Kaido was in the roof. Goku was on the outside. I was in the kitchen. Okay. Good to know. Map of the entire virtual world. World surrounded by walls. Loading point in the middle. Tighter sound faster than that loading point. You have to go through this point. You have to cross the river. The world is 9. It's strange. It feels as though there's some secret to it. Because we all heard the same sound, and we were on that half, and they were on that half. So clearly something's up. Duh. Map was made by Miu. Is that what's bothering
Hey,
me?
Shuichi.
I understand. Looking at maps makes you feel calm, doesn't it?
Huh?
You're the type of kid who stares at maps alone instead of playing at recess, aren't you?
No.
I never did anything like that.
Shuichi!
Don't forget we're here for you, bro.
Indeed.
We're not alone anymore.
That's fine.
You don't need to withdraw your shell, you know? I'm so proud of you. You made friends with real people, not maps.
That's wrong.
I'm investigating. Just investigating. That was amazing. That was hilarious. I love it. They're all calling him out. Shuichi, could you please come with me?
What happened?
I found something strange. Okay, Ryan. I don't know if it's relevant to the case, but I want to hear your opinion regardless. It's right this way. Toilet paper! Why would it be in a place like this?
That's right.
It's cold here.
Huh? Which means...
My initial thought was that someone may have come here to defecate.
No.
No, I don't think that's it. I don't think avatars have bowel movements. I don't have to go at all.
Huh?
I didn't realize that. That never occurred to me. Hold on, what did he say? As I do not need to expel solid waste in the real world. I'm sorry.
Ah,
Wait,
but...
still strange. Why would toilet paper be in a place like this? Oh, it is complicated, that's for sure. In any case. That's why I don't think I'm gonna get to the actual, the full trial, because I'm sure this investigation is gonna go fairly long. Whoa!
Hey, so
Isn't this a signboard that Mew threw into the river? Yes,
you know,
she said it's not some other signboard, right? She said there's only one of them.
No.
It's definitely the same. I brought back the one that was stuck on the rocks in the river.
Ah,
Ah, so that's what happened.
but...
There's something bothering me. The rocks that the signboard got caught on were on the chapel side of the map. They were on the mansion side.
What about that bothers you? It just got washed from the chapel to the mansion, right?
The chibis are great, man. It's so funny. It did get a bit long, in my opinion. They took a bit long with this in the actual chapter, but it's hilarious. I love it.
The chapel to the mansion, that's odd. Flow of the river.
Shuichi!
Think later, bro. Let's get moving.
Everyone,
March!
for now, I need to investigate the scene.
Run!
As I thought.
Oh no!
The crime has not been altered since I found her.
So...
No possibility that someone tried to tamper with the crime scene afterwards.
That's for sure. It's just like how we left it. I'm pretty confident in my memory. I memorized a whole magic spell that would take a whole year just to chant.
What?
If you think I'm lying, I could start the chant right now, you know. No,
Unfortunately.
thank you. I do not think I could wait a whole year. Locked out Avatar disappears, but the real body dies. Avatar remains unchanged.
Actually,
Look at all the stuff scattered around. What happened here?
Jeez.
I thought we were gonna start investigating right now, isn't it, Shuichi?
Okay.
Right. This is a hammer. Why would there be a hammer in this world?
Yeah, there was no dangerous objects.
You said she deleted dangerous objects. I can't imagine she'd miss a hammer. It was me lying. But why would she lie? It's a cell phone? There are cell phones in this world, but what could they be for?
No.
That's it, it's a phone, so...
Cell phone, I can't believe there's something like this here.
Ah,
Kaito, perfect timing. I'd like you to help me out with something. I just want to test something out.
Come on, man.
Help you out.
Of course.
I'd never say no to a favor from my sidekick.
thank you.
Thank you, Kaito.
I love the little music note when they're happy. It's so great.
You know,
What do you need me to do?
Is that all right?
You just have to do it. You don't have to do anything. You just have to stand here.
I just gotta stand here.
Kaito Momota.
I knew it.
He logged out. Just as I thought.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
We use the log out just like the phone in the salon. It proves it doesn't have to be the person themselves. If you just say their name, you can log out anyone you
All
like.
right.
I see. Thanks to Kaito's help, I'm starting to pin this down. Like Kaito was pretty surprised when he logged out all of a sudden. I should apologize for that later. Ah, piece of lattice. Why is this here? And where's the salad? We can't just have lettuce without salad. This is a mysterious object. It's a wooden mat. It used to be common in bathrooms.
yeah?
I didn't see anything like it in the chapel. Where did it come from? The chapel? Why is it here? I just figured it out with my magic.
Huh?
You did?
I see.
Maybe someone used that instead of the signboard that crosses a river. Interesting.
No.
I don't think so. The river's current is pretty fast. Even if you did use it to cross, there's no reason it would be here. I know that. I was just testing you a little. Why would you want to test me? What does this mean? What's something like this doing here? I'll pause if my slash is left here, but I'm sure it must have something to do with the case.
Alright, let's look at the body. No, I didn't.
I knew it.
Oh my gosh. Neo's avatar is frozen, collapsed in the snow. The locked out avatar disappears, but the real body dies, the avatar remains. Makes sense for a killing game simulator. If the body disappeared, we couldn't investigate. The avatars never show injuries, so they stay the same. She still looks almost alive.
But
Her face is so pretty here, isn't it? It's hard to believe she's dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Kiniko, could you tell me about when you found Mew one more time? We were looking for the secret of the outside world with the chapel. But since Mew volunteered to check outside the chapel, she was separated from us. A while after we started the search, we heard a really loud sound outside. Something must have hit the wall of the chapel really hard. We felt it all the way from inside. something at the chapel wall.
I think this is the same thing it said. Yeah, this is all the same thing it said. She said that already.
Actually,
That reminds me, you can't leave footprints in the snow, can you?
You're right.
Looks that way. This is a killing game, senor.
yeah.
Probably because footprints in the snow would make finding the culprit easy. The snow probably isn't a clue for this case.
Alright, Kibo, what do you got? What's wrong? Kibo, is something bothering you?
Well,
I just remembered something. I think the whispering I overheard might be relevant to this case. You heard whispering?
yes.
I did not intend to eavesdrop, but I did hear it. Shortly before we gathered at the chapel and dispersed to begin searching. The whispering! It would seem that Kokichi and Mew had made plans to meet each other. Meet each other!
Yes.
Kokichi was confirming the specific place they were supposed to meet. I couldn't hear the cold conversation, but I'm certain the rooftop was mentioned.
Then,
Those two mouthed rooftop?
well...
It's strange, right? If they were planning to meet on the mansion's rooftop, why didn't you volunteer to search the area around the chapel?
You're right.
That is true. If they were meeting on the roof, she would have wanted to search the mansion. Either way, she shouldn't have been able to get to the rooftop. She was searching the area around the chapel, which is where we found her avatar. And with no bridge to cross the river, she could not have gone from the chapel to the mansion. That's true. There's nothing strange about all this. Okay, we got two options. Number one, she did use the lattice as a bridge and cross the river. Or, number two, and possibly more likely, she used the cell phone to log Kaito out. Oh no, she didn't log out, so she had to use something to cross the bridge. Never mind. I was going to say she logged herself out and then back in so that she would end up in the mansion without ever really having to be in the mansion. But I forgot that Kaito was a thing. And that there was no one logging out unexpectedly. I forgot about that. I finished my investigation of this area.
Shuichi!
It seems that we're finished investigating this place.
Okay.
There's something I want to ask. Can our avatars hide objects?
It seems you can put stuff in your clothes here too, just like the real world.
Seems like the real world. So what are we gonna do next? Are we going back to the real world already? Before that, there's one more place I have to investigate. The mansion rooftop.
As I thought.
Very well then. Go.
I don't really get it, but if you want to investigate, then let's go do that, Shuichi.
You're right. Let us go.
Shuichi,
everyone is counting on you.
Shuichi!
including myself. Please give us the class trial. Please give the class trial everything you've got and see us through to the end. And I'll do my best as well, of course. And I as well. I can at least do that. I'm a detective. I'm a detective. Look at me go. Whoa. Alright, let's go to this roof, baby. I don't know what more they're going to examine. Shuichi, what was that all about?
Sorry.
I know, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to see if you could log out using the cell phone.
Please.
Then tell me first. That was bad for my heart. I suddenly got logged out. I panicked and rushed back here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Stop it.
Come on now, that's enough. Don't
You know-
interfere with the investigation. I wasn't interfering. Wait, why did you guys come back here? Did you already finish investigating? I wanted to investigate the rooftop next. What's important about the rooftop? Wasn't me with the chapel the whole time? We found her on the ground next to it.
Ah,
I don't know, let's believe him.
it'll
It's
be
reason-
okay.
Luigi can do it for sure. He's the ultimate detective after all.
You're gonna be like that, then do what you want. Investigate the rooftop or whatever. But Shuichi's my sidekick. In other words, his deductions are my deductions, and my deductions are his.
Hey now.
What are you, some credit stealing bully?
I mean,
I'm gonna investigate Mew's avatar since I got interrupted last
Sorry.
time.
Sorry.
Well then.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go to the rooftop. Stop narrating everything. Just do it. Good grief, people. We got places to be. We got women to avenge. Let's do it. I'm freaking ready.
You and Kokichi were supposed to meet on this very rooftop, and the person in charge of searching this area, Kaito, was forcibly locked
It's
out.
true.
This area must have something to do with the case.
Mailbox. Might not be. Oh, it's the binoculars. I don't know why I thought it was a mailbox here. Whatever directly connected to the case, I should expect it's binoculars. You can see that this building's on top of the hill. Can't see past this point because it's a map loading point. It's strange. How would the map loading point be right in the middle of the world? Something doesn't seem right. What's wrong, Himiko?
Okay.
The murders happen in a mansion in the snow like this. There are always locked room mysteries created by piled up snow. Isn't that right? It's disappointing that you can't leave footprints on the snow in this world. That's something to be disappointed about. Storage room. It's a little different than how I remember. It feels as if something's missing, like the lattice. You literally said there was a lattice in here the first time we were in here, and now it's not there. What do you mean it feels like something's missing? Ding dong, Shuichi's dead.
I see.
Hey!
What's wrong, Smoogie?
Look at that doorknob. It's locked.
Ah!
It is. It's a thumb turn lock. Easy to lock.
It seems like you can't lock it unless you're on the outside. Look, the keyhole is on this side of the door. Isn't it usually the other way around?
No.
Not necessarily. I've seen this before. To prevent you from locking yourself
I
out.
see.
Is that so?
Rooftop has a lock on the door. That is important information.
The door is locked, but you can only lock it from the outside.
Oh, I don't mean to keep clicking on her.
Ebo, did you find anything?
This is difficult. There's nothing here that seems to resemble a clue, but Mio should have arranged to meet with Kokichi here. I thought we could at least confirm whether or not she really came to the rooftop. But unfortunately, there are no clues with which indicate that.
If you ever come to the roof, that is an important question. Ebo, I wanted your opinion on something. You think you could get up and down from this roof from outside the mansion?
Well...
No, that would have been very difficult. The rooftop is rather high. And the edge of the roof is roughly the height of a 3 to 4 story building.
You're right.
Yeah, certainly too high to jump.
As I thought.
Which means it would have been impossible to climb up from the outside.
And the only way to the rooftop is the stairs. I've inspected everything here. All that's left now is... What are you doing here? There you are. I was looking for you.
Huh?
Maki, why are you here? I thought you were analyzing the program.
Told you.
Monotaro finished analyzing the program, so he told me to gather everyone.
Finished?
Shuichi!
We should probably head back then. Our investigation here is pretty much done, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. I've investigated everything I need to.
Shuichi!
Well then, we'll head back first.
I don't wanna.
I don't want to say goodbye to my avatar.
Do you like it that much?
It is pretty adorable, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
Where'd you go to?
Hey!
What's wrong?
You.
Well, you're definitely more reliable in a class trial than out. All the others think so too.
Huh?
What?
Well,
I'm not trying to sound like Kaito, but I don't think you should carry all the burden alone. You're Shuichi Saihara before you're a detective. Don't ever forget that. Well, I shouldn't be talking. I threw away my identity as Maki Harukawa to be an assassin.
Thank you.
Maki!
BB, come back, my babe.
Was she being considerate just now? How out of character. She was actually nice.
Except she's been nice many, many times. Until this point. Ding dong.
Let me log out. It's just you and me. We should log
By
out
the way-
too.
Something happened between you and Kaito.
Huh?
What?
well,
When he locked out a little while ago, he looked like he was in a bad
Sorry.
mood.
Sorry, that was probably my fault. Shuichi Saihara.
Maki, you gonna come out, girl?
I pulled off the device off my head in the real world before me.
Shuichi!
Isn't it the real world way better than some virtual reality? Anyway, I feel so lonely without you around. Apologize for making me feel unloved.
No, you deserve it.
Hey,
Something I wanted to ask you. I totally didn't draw anything on your tummy while you were logged in, okay?
huh?
What?
It's a lie.
I'm kidding. What was it you wanted to ask?
Is that all right?
You planned to meet up with Mew on the roof, right? Did you end up meeting her? Oh, so you know about that, Shuichi. Impressive, Mr. Ultimate Detective.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what happened. I never met up with Mew. I couldn't get to the rooftop because it was locked.
Huh?
Locked. After I gave up and went back to the salon to search for the secret of the outside world. Is that true, Kokichi? Why do you ask that question? If he's lying to you and you say, is that true? He's not going to say, oh, no, it's not. Sorry, I was lying. And if he's telling you the truth and you say, is that true? He's going to be like, yes, of course. He's never going to respond no to that question, so why do you ask it?
That's...
Can someone verify if you were at the salon the entire time? Did you meet anyone there? No, I don't have a witness.
Right?
But you can also say there's no witness to prove I wasn't there.
Hey.
Unless you saw the salon empty yourself.
Anyway,
Well, it's up to you whether you want to believe me or not.
Shuichi.
But you shouldn't doubt me like that. We're partners.
Who logged out first? I know, but asking Kokichi questions is pointless because he is Kokichi. I just don't get why Shuichi continues to do it. I'm like, boy, he's not gonna be helpful. He's not a helpful person. He's not gonna be helpful, so stop asking him. Alright, what do you got, Monotaro?
Hey!
I've been waiting for you, Shuichi. I'm sure Maki already told you, but I finally finished analyzing the program.
Okay.
I'm starting to put together a lot of important facts, so here they are. He really is trying to be our friend, a little bit at least. Too bad he's probably gonna die.
Settle.
First, the person who tampered with this program was Mommy, like we suspected. Mommy has an eccentric way of writing her code, so I knew it was her right away.
Oh.
I guess her personality wasn't the only eccentric thing about her.
Wait a minute.
So what did she tamper with? A few things, but I'll share the first one with you.
Settle.
Looks like Mommy deleted a lot of objects from this killing game simulator. She said that she deleted anything that could be used as a weapon. In that case, why is there a hammer?
Okay.
That's true, only the hammer was left. But why was it left? The way the program was written makes it seem like she did it on purpose. Purpose?
Then...
Did she add anything? We found a cell phone in the virtual world. No, that cell phone was an original feature of the program. It implies Mew hid that fact from us, which means... all Mommy added were the 2 maps. The rest was already part of the program.
By the way,
While we're talking about objects, I wanted to ask you something. We used the signboard across the river, but could we have used something else as a bridge? I didn't really see anything that could have been used as a bridge to cross the river. So only the signboard could have been used as a bridge. So what's the next thing she tampered with?
Okie dokie.
Well, it looks like she also tampered with certain parameters of the program. Parameters? Everything that is in the program is categorized as either a human or a non-human object. Of course, everyone's avatar was assigned the human parameter,
Really?
but for some reason, Mommy gave her avatar the non-human object parameter.
That's...
And what happens when you become an object? Well, the difference is only for identification purposes, so it probably didn't affect anything.
Well,
But if it didn't affect anything, then why would she have gone out of her way to do that?
Ah.
Perhaps that has something to do with the next thing she tampered with.
settle.
Mommy added a wall that didn't originally exist in the program. The coordinates of the virtual world are represented on an x-axis and a y-axis.
Huh?
And it seems Mommy added an additional wall across the y-axis. X-axis, I don't know. She created an additional wall. There were walls in all 4 directions, 2 down the y-axis. Wait.
Hey!
Wait, there was only one? There was only one wall along the y-axis, so it kept going? The world kept going.
Okay.
Yep, it's definitely the only one. What does that mean? Which wall was the one Mew added? Wait, what? What was the world like originally? Mew said there wasn't anything past the wall. Is that another lie? What the freak? Also, it looks like that extra wall was given a special setting. A setting that allows non-human objects to pass through it. Okay. It allows objects
I
through.
see.
That's very interesting. I wonder if it looped. I know, right? Like, computers are a thing that this series kind of is just like, well, you're good with that, right? Like, Chihiro was a programmer. He was good with computers. Fun. Easy. But then in the second game, they gave, like, Soda all these abilities that, like, are not mechanic abilities, they're just generic machine abilities. And, like, now Mew also has all these weird mechanical computer abilities that are not, like, inventor abilities. It's just weird to me. They're very liberal with the idea of technology and what talents involving technology are able to do.
Hey.
So those are all the things you tampered with?
Ah.
Oh, there's one more thing. So, one of you guys also had a strange setting given to their avatar.
Huh?
Strange setting.
Okay.
Yeah, the setting made it so they would be unable to move if Mommy touched them.
Then,
If Mew touched them, their avatar would be paralyzed.
Hey,
Who was it?
Oh.
It was Kokichi.
She was gonna kill him. She was gonna kill Kokichi or something.
It's me, I didn't know that. Well, duh, I wouldn't know. I never touched Mew in that world. I see, I didn't even notice.
Okie dokie.
That's all I have to report. Well, do you think it'll help you guys out?
Okay.
That helps a lot, thanks.
Ah.
I should probably tell you this too, though it's probably not related to the case.
So.
Some sort of avatar user error occurred when you all logged in for the first time. An error? Contents of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details, but something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you all logged in.
well,
I don't think anyone's avatar was acting strange, though. What kind of error could it be? That's important information.
Yes, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I got 3 hours.
Okay, everyone, time for the class trial.
You know, that thing where everyone stands in a circle and talks about the dead body. Low energy? Me? No, I'm excited. Really.
This is amazing.
I'm just taking a little break right now. When I'm done, I'll be my usual energized self. Yep, I'll be way more energized.
Oh, Monica.
Anyway, that's all.
Hey!
You seem like you're not into it at all. You don't have the class trial, you know.
It's gonna start, huh? No one can stop it anymore?
you're right.
No, we can't.
So.
This is all I can tell you guys, but I don't want any of you to forget.
I.
I'm your friend.
What?
You just decided we're friends.
Thank you.
To feel relieved.
Don't worry, Monotaro. Shuichi will get revenge for Mew's death.
That's so mean.
And he'll get that revenge by finding the culprit among us. Right, the culprit is someone
Thanks.
here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. When this class trial is over, I hope we can all get to know each other better. That's the kind of line that triggers a death.
Okay.
I want a fresh start. I want to make up for my past mistakes.
Wait,
That too.
I.
Thank you all. It's really...
Sorry.
It's nothing. I'll save it for after the class trial is finished. The flag is rising. What was that? I think I heard something over there.
All right.
I'll go check it out all by myself.
So long. Farewell.
Shuichi will find the culprit and all will be Gucci.
It's waving in the wind.
Quit screwing around. That's
Going
what
to do his best.
to do his best to be even a little bit useful for everyone.
Wow.
I'm so excited. I'll definitely expose the culprit this time.
What's so exciting about this?
Flick the emotions in our heart. We head to the Shrine of Judgment.
Cool. Well, I don't need to review all the stuff because we just did it all. So, in an ideal world, in a perfect world, I think it's this one? It's this one. I think I messed it up. So, in a perfect world, in an ideal world, I can get through this trial in 3 hours. But, probably not, because I know how long these trials can go. So I don't think we'll be able to finish the trial today. We will try our best, but I don't think we're going to be able to finish it. So I'll probably do the first half and then... Still about 3 hours? Yeah, we might make it? Okay. We'll see. We'll see. The last one I had about 3 hours, and I wasn't even halfway at, like, the 2-hour mark. I finally hit the halfway point. So, we'll see. Either way, we're going to start it. Do what we can. We'll see. I always turn the wrong way. Every time. Every time I turn the wrong way. Almost 3 hours? Okay. Let's see if we can do it. It was a shorter investigation than Chapter 3, because there was less death than Chapter 3, so I'm hoping that because there was less death, there was also less trial. We'll see. We shall see. Let's find out. We're just going to jump right into it. I'm not going to talk to anyone. I'm not going to look at anything. We're just going to go.
Looks like that's everyone. Oh, this everyone, huh? There are a lot less of us now.
This is just half of what we started with.
Unfortunately.
Because we've allowed this game to continue. We must stop it somehow.
Right?
We can't stop now. We can't let the fun end.
Don't.
Cut it out. I'm certain this trial will be the last one.
Hey.
Focus on surviving this class trial first.
Alright, if we mess up here, our numbers will go down even quicker. It'd just be the culprit left.
But...
Might be okay. Maybe that's just another way to stop the killing game. If we all died, then the killing game would end.
What?
Don't say stupid crap like that. It's pointless if we all die.
Okay.
You don't have to worry. We've got the ultimate detective on our side.
You're right.
Yeah, it's time for the detective to shine. Shuichi, please keep up the good work.
Okay.
I'll do my best.
Honestly, who do I think is the killer?
Kind of Kokichi.
Come on, man.
Shuichi, you're getting all tense.
Huh?
What?
I mean,
I tell you before, Shuichi, don't carry the burden all.
You get it?
And didn't I tell you before not to get involved, not to get in the way, Kaito?
Oh, what's your problem?
You really don't
We're all
get it.
relying on Shuichi to carry us through this class trial, okay? You're like a parrot repeating the same lines over and over. You're bothering it.
Well, you know.
I think that's the most annoying thing you could do to Shuichi. You know that?
Huh?
What do you mean? I'm not.
Shut up.
Kokichi, you're annoying.
Please don't.
Well, Killer Girl's glaring at me. I was only kidding around.
I don't know why.
jeez.
I think it's Kokichi, but I really do. It seems too easy. I don't know. Finally, that pest is gone. Thanks, Maki Roll. Suck it up, Kaito. Now's not the time to be bickering
Got
with
it.
each other. My bad. Sorry.
Kaito, I'm okay.
Well.
I know what you want to say, Kaito. You don't have to worry.
I believe in you.
In that case, I'll believe in you and I won't say anything else.
Shuichi!
If you have any problems, let me know. I'm here. I'll help you. I'm here for you, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kaito.
Just knowing what we know, I feel like Kokichi's too easy of an answer, right? Because he had the poison in his chair, he was the one that Mew was messing with, he was the one that talked to Monokuma and was like, I want to make this interesting. Like, it just seems like too easy of an answer. And part of me wants to think that it's him because I really don't like him. But I can't see any of these people dying right now. Maybe Maki? Why would Maki do it all of a sudden? Like, I don't... Why would she suddenly kill after having this whole change of heart and change of personality and everything? Samuki is just too boring to die in this chapter, in my opinion. She has no interesting factor to her, which means she's probably an endgame character, in my opinion. And the only other option is Gonta being manipulated by Kokichi to kill Mew, which I could see, and I'm terrified of. I am terrified of that happening. But I don't know. That's my only options. Is Kokichi and Gonta being manipulated by Kokichi. Whatever it is, whoever did it, I know Kokichi is involved somehow. It's just interesting to me. It's just, I don't know. It's...
Let's do it.
It's interesting.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. Anki was giving me a lot of death flags this chapter, so I still would not be terribly surprised if she was the killer. But I would be kind of disappointed if she was too. I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Like all those times before we descended. It was dead quiet. The only sound I could hear was the beating of my heart in my ears. My body was trembling. The more I tried to control it, the worse it got. There's no way to get used to it, really, the fear of death. We were all fighting it, trying to be courageous. We all felt as though we were going to our own execution. No, not an execution. Test of our will to survive.
I could also see Gonta dying from not voting for someone. I'm very terrified of that. I could see it happening. We'll see, I don't know.
Their stocking doors open. I couldn't explain it. My body stopped trembling.
Welcome!
Go ahead and stand behind any open podium.
Well, I don't want to see what I'll do to you if you keep Father waiting.
Huh?
Is he back to normal?
Why?
You not friend anymore?
You jerks must feel pretty slick using Monotaro's forgetfulness to be friendly.
Nah.
He just decided on his own that we were friends.
Bastards!
But I won't let you guys trick Monotaro anymore, because he's already forgotten. He may have forgotten that he was on Daddy's side, but now he's forgotten that you've forgotten that he was on Daddy's side. Thanks to me, because I smacked him the stuffing out of him.
How confusing. Well, whatever.
Really?
I can't remember, but one of you guys is the culprit, right? I can't be in the same room as a killer. It's dangerous. I'm gonna go lock myself up in a room. Maybe even set up a barricade. That's another death flag.
Anyway,
Then let's get it started. The heart racing excitement is the blackened and the spotless face off.
There's no protest left in us. It's already the fourth class trial's about to begin. New Aroma, the ultimate adventure.
Her eyes aren't bloodshot, so it couldn't have been the poison, right? The poison's just there to distract. She was obviously killed in the thing, in the program.
She may have given us a lot of trouble, but we all miss her. It's a tragedy after all. She helped me and Kaide with those cameras, gave Kibo extra functions. In the end, she'd done a lot for us. I never got her love hotel scene! And the culprit that killed her. It's one of us. I need to discover who that is. In order to survive, I have to find the culprit. And I will fight for it. Sorry, I gotta answer text. The fight with truth and lies in this class trial.
I may have to call my girlfriend. I will see. We will see. I will let you all know. If I have to call my girlfriend, I will step out for a moment. We'll do it. Good grief. I might just do this one. First strike would also be nice, but yeah, first strike is nice, but this will just be easier for me. Wait, what? How does this work again? How does this work? I forget how this works. How do I buy? How do I buy? Do I just click on it? Yes. Cool. Did it. Let's begin. Begin this trial with Milady Mew. Let's begin with a basic explanation.
Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation.
Oh, Monokuma.
Ah, screw it. This is tiresome.
I agree.
You need more motivation.
Motivation!
I really, really do. Now then, let's start this class trial.
It's so weird to hear
Before
him
we
like
start,
this.
I just want to ask something since there's not a lot of us left. What happens if the votes result in 2 first places?
Ooh.
Huh? You mean like a tie?
I'm actually curious about this. Sorry.
It means they're both the blackened. As long as one of them is correct. It's fine.
Daddy, are you sure you should make a decision?
Okay, game, I would like to formally address with you a problem and a complaint that I've had about this game. That's a really cool idea. I like that idea, where 2 people die, even if one of them's not actually the blackened. Because they guessed correctly, 2 people die. That's a great idea, it's an interesting twist, I like it. Now do it. Don't just say it and not do it. Do it.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever.
You know what I'm saying? This entire game
Thanks.
has
Since
been
that's
nothing,
answered, I
but
can start
here's a
enjoying
really
this
cool
life or
idea.
death game now.
Let's not do it. Like the first blood perk, like 2 different blackens during the same class trial, like a female protagonist. Like that's the whole theme of this game has been a really cool idea that doesn't actually happen.
Game, how long are you gonna keep saying that?
Just ignore Kokichi. The rest of us need to work together to find the truth. Got it? We can't die here!
Go, Himiko.
Oh my! Himiko has become so determined! It's
Let's
true.
go, Himiko.
They really do change.
But now she's lost what made her so unique.
Monokuma, shut up.
That's none of your business!
We should focus on the class trial. First, we need to clarify.
Kaito's the
Kokichi.
culprit.
Yeah,
What? Say that to my face!
he literally just did.
While we were all still logged in, Kaito logged out alone, right?
I want to see their X's.
You were able to move freely. Doesn't that mean you could have committed the murder?
Don't screw around! There's no way I'm the culprit!
Where's the unique X's?
Kaito right. Kaito couldn't have killed Mew.
How long are you gonna keep saying that? Trusted people can still kill, you know.
Muses XXX, shut up. Freaking Muses
We already
XXX.
saw that a bunch of times.
Knew we'd make it in
So
3
many
hours. Oh my
times.
gosh.
Since Kaede.
The fact that Kaito was the only one logged out is suspicious. But he's not the culprit. He can't be. Ah.
Kaito logged out first by himself. Mew was still logged in though. That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
No, you didn't poison her.
Kaito culprit? Impossible! Of course it's impossible, because I didn't do it! I mean, we found that bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat, didn't we?
The culprit was trying to pin the blame on me. That diversion was part of your plan, right, Kaito?
Well, Kaito, any last words?
Hey, Gothic, do me a favor.
What do you mean last words?
Can you point out to me when the whispery lie track is available? I want to try to get all the back routes. I can't seem to recognize when it actually is happening. This is not it, right? It's where the real
Kaito logged out first by himself. You was still logged in, though. That's when you poisoned her.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
Oh, this might be it. Oh, lol. My bad. Confuses me because there's the
Mew
talking
wasn't killed
during
by
all of
poison,
them.
and the warning on the label proves it.
You know?
Drinking the poison would result in subconjunctival hemorrhaging. In other
Subconjunctival
words,
hemorrhaging.
your eyes would be bloodshot.
Eyes would be bloodshot.
Oh, but Mew's body. That's right. Her eyes weren't bloodshot. She wasn't killed by that poison.
Then what was that poison for?
Probably a diversion. The
Hi, dear
culprit
squirrel.
wanted us to think Mew died by poison.
What's up?
Then, what was her real cause of death?
His real cause of death, the only one I could think of. The hammer! It was the toilet paper!
Wait, what? Her real cause of death was...
This is it.
Okay, that's what we meant. Oh, it was this one. Interesting. What could I lie about?
Mew's cause of death was the killing game simulator
What could I
itself.
lie about in that one? Poisoned her. Lie with small bottle of poison. Interesting.
In the virtual world, if your avatar takes fatal damage, your real body dies of shock.
Huh.
That was made clear in the program's text file.
I'm gonna go back and try to get them on my own time when I'm done with this game because I
Mew
like them.
received
They're
fatal damage in the
interesting.
virtual world and died from that shock.
In that case, it's fair to say that the cause of death was actually the simulator.
Gonta has question. Where is this virtual world place? What floor is it on?
If you don't understand,
no.
don't say anything.
No, because I was listening to the music. That's the music that I wanted
If
to
Mew
know.
was killed in the virtual world, then the next thing we need to figure out is what caused her to incur fatal damage within the virtual
What?
world.
So her cause of death.
How
in
many
the
are there
virtual
in this
world
trial? Is it
the
just
one that
2
matters.
still?
Oh, it seems
Professional
like
live
Gonta
stream.
is
Look,
confused.
Shadowlord, I have a girlfriend.
So
I have
why
to
don't
answer
we
her
review
phone.
things a bit?
There are texts, okay?
So we
sorry.
split into 2 groups to find the secret of the outside world.
I haven't seen her yesterday. You have ice cream! There's just 2? Okay,
The
cool.
ones who
Hi,
searched
Ryan.
the mansion were me, Shuichi, Samugi, Gonta, and that NPC Kaito.
Hey, who you calling NPC, you ASS?
I kinda
And
like
the
that
others
one.
who
I
searched
gotta
the
lie.
chapel were Keyboy, Maki, Himiko, and the late Mew.
Yes.
How could someone have given her fatal damage in that situation?
A hammer.
That's what we gotta think about. Now, let's all work together.
Aww, little Himiko is all grown up.
The data's kind of
Too bad
stable
your
right
chest
now.
hasn't grown up,
Okay, good,
though.
Ryan. Oh my gosh, shut up.
That was uncalled for. Someday.
Google, no,
my
that's not what I
chest
asked
will grow
for.
Like crazy.
I love her.
Let's begin then.
Okay, that works, I said. Have you seen her death portrait? I saw Muse. Yeah, the triple X. I haven't seen, I want to see, Correcchio's.
Let's pin that down.
I didn't get to see Correcchio's. Oh, his is weird. Oh, his is hella weird.
In the virtual world, Miu was fatally injured. So let's focus our efforts on that first.
Whatever did that to Mew was dropped right next to her avatar. It has to be the hammer!
Okay, I
We're
thought
going
so
to beat her
too.
with
But...
his bare hands.
Are we certain that blunt force was involved? I think
this is true.
strangulation is more likely.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get what they're going for here. Because the body would still have those injuries in the real world.
Miu's body showed severe trauma and signs of a struggle.
Not auto. That's not what I want. I want to enter.
Yeah, she looked like she suffered. Very hard to look at. Right, and the virtual world is connected to our 5 senses. If her body experienced pain, she must have been in pain in the virtual world as well. Knowing that, I believe Maki is correct. Miu was strangled to death.
So the poison is just a weird diversion, but why is it even there?
Yeah, definitely. Strangling and poison are the only methods that can make her look like she suffocated. But we already removed the possibility of poison, so it can only be strangulation. Also, when a victim is poisoned, they commonly grab their chest or mouth.
I was about to say, Maki, why do you know this? And then I was like, wait. It's Maki. I'm just going to a luncheon afterwards. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But I'm sure it is. I'm sorry how unprofessional I am. I'm sorry.
But Miu was holding her throat. It's obvious she was trying to protect her windpipe.
Assassins do know best.
The assassin master gets really chatty when it comes to corpses.
What if you stopped talking and just didn't talk anymore, Kokichi? Did you ever think about that? What if you just died?
In that case, her exact cause of death is being strangled in the virtual world.
What is this and why does it look like this and why do I hate it? I hate it. What is his death portrait supposed to be? Why? It's just weird. It's just smeared everywhere. I don't like it.
But is strangulation even possible in the virtual world? If the avatars were equally strong, it would be difficult to strangle a resisting victim.
Yeah, if she was just as strong as them, no way they could have strangled her.
Mean, feel free. Oh gosh.
Then the culprit would need a tool. There are tons of cases where a weaker person would strangle a stronger person with a rope.
Toilet paper. Oh my gosh, toilet paper can't break. Can't break. You rip off pieces of toilet paper?
Wow, you know a lot about killing, nerd.
Please strangle him.
Was there even a rope in that world? I don't remember seeing one.
Was toilet paper.
And they must have used something else as a rope.
I have an idea of what it might be. Is it really toilet paper? I freaking love it. I hate it, but I love it. What a poetic death from you, to be strangled with toilet paper.
This is it.
That's poetic. I don't know.
During the investigation, we found toilet paper
That's
outside the mansion.
hilarious. Seriously tried to plan a trip. Star Wars Land is getting booked. Pretty quick, though.
I'm guessing that the toilet paper was used to strangle her.
Gonta, no can ignore that!
Oh. I'm just gonna be like, you can't, it would break off.
What do you mean, Shuichi? Huh? What's wrong?
What, wrong? Shuichi goofing off. Not gentlemanly at all.
Oh. Poor Gonta. The killing game simulator.
There's no time for nonsense. You know can use toilet paper in place of rope.
Oh, poor Gonta.
Would tear too easy.
I messed
Even
up.
Gonta know that, and Gonta not smart.
I messed up. Do I want to do this? I don't think I do want to do this.
No, I'm positive toilet paper was used instead of rope.
Why is it lagging? I don't like that.
You died such an awful death. So why you not take this seriously? You call yourself ultimate detective?
Poor Gonta.
Use your head!
I'm just wondering if there's another one I can use.
Figure out real murder weapon!
He's trying. Leave him. I know he's trying. I love him. He's trying. But
Oh no!
I don't. Poor Gonta.
There's no
I
time
just
for
need to help
nonsense.
him understand.
You know can use toilet paper in place of rope. Would tear too easy.
At least we got it.
Cut through your words.
I'll cut through your words!
The toilet
Oh,
paper
Shuichi.
wouldn't tear. Because in the virtual world, objects are unbreakable.
Unbreakable?
Yeah, like Kimmy Schmidt.
You're so dumb, Gonta. You didn't even know that?
I don't understand what that show is about. I just know it's the name of a show on Netflix. So
If objects can't break in that world, then toilet paper shouldn't be able to tear.
that's amazing.
And since it couldn't tear, it could be used as a rope.
She was strangled to death by toilet paper.
Gonta not really understand, but
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. So many Discord notifications just went through.
sorry, Shuichi. Gonta was wrong.
It's okay, Gonta. Don't worry about it.
Yay! Everyone's loving
Killed by
Gonta.
toilet paper. It was a fitting end for her.
At least Himiko agrees with me.
A fitting end? I do not fully understand that logic.
But if Mew was killed near the chapel, why was the
Ew.
murder weapon by the mansion?
Maybe the culprit tried to get rid of it to destroy the evidence.
Culprit tried to get rid of evidence. They did a poor job of it. There was a much better place. They
If
could have
toilet
destroyed
paper
it.
was the murder weapon, then what's the deal with the hammer next to her?
About it this week. We'll save up. It shouldn't be too realistic. Realistic. What is the deal with the hammer? It's just
Perhaps the culprit prepared a backup weapon, just in case.
no.
the
You had the
culprit
hammer.
didn't bring the hammer.
Mm-hmm. You had the hammer.
No? But who else but the culprit would bring a hammer?
Neil.
That's it.
Mew was gonna kill Kokichi.
Mew
In
was
the
the one who brought
simulator.
the hammer.
Mew bring hammer?
Remember what she told us?
For you. Good the program.
Yeah, she did say.
If that were true,
Sorry, Kaito, I didn't
she
mean to cut
wouldn't
you
have
off.
missed something like a hammer. Meaning that Mew must have left it on purpose.
But toilet paper she wouldn't have thought of.
On purpose?
But why she do that?
But she needed it for. We need to make that clear. She was gonna kill Kokichi. I think that's fairly obvious.
Let's assume that Mew brought the hammer. What was she planning to do with Mew?
Why am I composing? Why am I slowing down?
Maybe use it to break down a wall?
Nope.
Uses for a hammer. Gonzo no, Mew gonna build stuff with hammer.
A DIY
Probably
project.
just brought it for self-defense.
Nope.
Or she secretly met up with someone.
I agree.
She was gonna kill you. And she should have, darn it. I would have been willing to sacrifice Mew to get rid of
Mew was going to
Kokichi.
meet up with someone in the virtual
If she had
world.
killed him, I would have been like, kudos to you, Mew.
Mm-hmm. With me. I was supposed to meet up with Mew on the roof of the mansion.
What? Is that true? I overheard them talking about it at the chapel.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Mew asked to meet up with me before we went into the virtual world. I totally forgot where we were supposed to meet, so good thing Keyboy spied on us.
Wait,
Oh,
so Mew
Kokichi.
called Kokichi out?
If Mew brought the hammer, I wonder what she was planning to do with it.
Gosh darn it, she was planning to kill you.
Kill Kokichi! Professor Log for Kokichi!
Gosh darn it, this
She
game.
was trying to kill Kokichi.
She was what?
Yep, she plotted to meet up with me and then kill me with the hammer.
Gosh darn it, why couldn't she have done it?
If you want to prove this, you'll need to figure out Mew's plan, okay?
Mew's plan, huh? Alright, let's do it!
Oh gosh, we're playing a taxi game. Okay, hold on. Oh, I actually have to move, that's right. I was like trying to answer my girlfriend's texts while still streaming. Oh, I can steer with the mouse? Oh, what the freak? I can steer with the mouse? That makes this way easier. I didn't know that. Well, that makes this game freaking way easier. I've learned a thing.
I'm playing with tilt controls. Thinking time.
I realize my Nagito and Kokichi voice, and Shuichi voice are very similar. Get in the car! I'm on the lookout. I'm on the lookout for a Monokuma. Because I found out there's one in every trial. So I'm on the hunt. I'm on the prowl for one. Where was Mew trying to kill Kokichi?
On the roof!
I'm a bad driver? Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
The virtual world, the afterlife.
Get in the cars! Slut. I'm sorry, don't slut shame women. It's not good. Don't do it, guys. That's what bad, mean people do. Don't do it. Why is Smoogie on the billboard? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, we're stopping the car. We're stopping the car here. Why was Smoogie on the billboard? I do not like that. Do you see this? Why is she there? Why is she there? Why is she there? Why are you running? I don't appreciate that. To make it look like suicide. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, okay. Get in the car! She's not, I hate her.
It all connects!
She wanted it to appear as if Kokichi was killed in the real world.
She placed the poison on my seat to make us think the murder happened in the real world.
It was pretty smart. It was smart of her. She thought this one through.
He did that too?
Until, you know, Monotaro analyzes the freaking computer, and then we all go, oh, okay. Never mind, she clearly was planning to kill Kokichi. But, you know, it's fine.
Miu was the one who put that poison bottle there? No, that ain't right. Something's definitely weird about that.
I have to press that. What happened? Miu was trying to kill Kokichi, and that's about it. I slut-shamed one of the psych taxi ladies, and that's about it.
When could Miu have put the poison there?
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point.
I can't.
And then what? She logged back in?
Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around that time? Did you see her log in or log out at all?
Nope, I didn't see that at all.
If she hadn't logged in or out,
Yeah, we know how she died.
couldn't have placed the poison. Then who
I don't know.
put poison bottle?
The only person who logged out early was Kaito.
Kaito, your grave just got 10 feet deeper.
No, it
Oh.
wasn't me, guys.
Huh. When it was meant to determine, now we might also determine the
When
who.
could Miu have put the poison there?
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged
And then what?
Oh, maybe. Actually, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that. I don't think this is the line music,
Kokichi,
but
weren't you in the salon around that time? Did you see her log in or log out at all?
I'm gonna try it.
Nope,
I didn't see that at all. If she hadn't logged in or out, then you couldn't have placed the poison. Then who put poison bottle?
Well, this is not. Just tell me it's not the line music.
No, it wasn't me, guys.
No, it's not the line music, because it goes, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
When could Miu have put the poison there?
What?
If she did place the poison without us noticing,
then she must have logged
Yeah, no, it's not the line music, okay.
Oh no!
So I need to look at this evidence.
When
I'm
could
confused what we're
Miu have
going
put the
for here.
poison there?
So login, logout record basically says that they didn't. Oh! She was the last to log in. Okay.
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she logged out at some point.
She's the first one to log in. Out. She was the last one to log in.
See, weren't you in the...
nope, I didn't see that at all. If she hadn't logged in or out, then you couldn't have...
Yeah, that's it.
That's wrong!
That's wrong!
It was Miu who planted the poison on Kokichi's chair. She had plenty of time to do it. Here, take a look at this.
Is this a record of who went in and out of the virtual
Yeah, so she had
world?
2 whole minutes to go to his room.
That's right.
Get the
It
thing.
says that Miu was the last of us to
Come
log
back.
in.
Interesting.
Yeah, what about it?
If she logged in last, she would have had time to move around in the real world after the previous person logged in.
That right. She could have placed poison bottle on Kokichi's seat.
Why didn't you just mess with his thing then?
This was all part of Miu's plan. She tried to kill me in the virtual world, make us think it happened in the real world, then pin the crime on Kaito.
Well, that's not my fault.
It's true, she was trying to pin it on him, huh?
Which is why she manually logged you out, just for that purpose.
Interesting. That was a really well thought out plan, I feel like. It's a well thought out plan that's also realistic. Like, yeah, Rekio's plan to kill Tanko was well thought out, but like, what the freak who on earth would have actually thought of something like that? now.
So she did that to me?
Yes, I'm positive of that.
But this one's a well thought out
Mew
plan
used a
that
method
actually makes
only
sense.
she could use to log Kaito out manually.
At least if you're willing to put the suspension of disbelief surrounding her whole computer skills aside. How did Mew log Kaito out? The cell phone! She used to call me on my cell phone.
This is it!
It was the cell phone found by Mew's avatar. That cell phone worked the same
Sorry,
way as
didn't mean
the
to
phone
skip
in
you,
the salon.
Kokichi.
It logs users in and out.
Shuichi! Gosh freaking dang it! I don't know why. In 4 chapters have not gotten used to calling him Shuichi versus Kokichi. But like, what the freak, dude?
I verified this myself when I spoke Kaito's name into it.
I will never get their names right. That's why I want one of them to die, just so I can get their freaking names
I
right.
see.
I
With
still
that
won't.
cell
I'll still
phone,
call him
she could
Kokichi.
force anyone to log out at any time.
But Mew never mentioned a cell phone, right?
That's what Shuichi referred to when he mentioned a method only she could use. She kept the cell phone a secret on purpose, so she could use it for the murder.
So, she really was planning a murder.
She was indeed.
And she tried to
And
set
she would
me
have
up.
gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling Kokichis.
Well, I knew that from the start.
I'm sure he did, yeah.
Then why did you say I was the culprit?
Because I wanted to get it through your thick skull. People you trust and defend will ultimately betray you. This is a game of suspicion. Well, I think your ideals should stay the same.
Is froyo a common term for frozen yogurt? I use it, but is it a common one? Fumes instead of X, referring to his execution background as an anthropologist. Interesting.
Because
Okay.
phonies like you are what make the game more interesting. Don't you agree, Monokuma?
Do I? Huh? Wait,
Monokuma.
what were we
Dead in
talking
the
about?
game. As I text my girlfriend while streaming. It's fine. It's fine.
I wonder when Daddy's gonna get his motivation back.
Yeah! If Father keeps slacking off, all the work is gonna get forced onto Mommy.
Huh? Mommy?
Oh my goodness. Freaking Monotone.
My head!
What's wrong, Monotone?
Ah! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to skip. I'm skipping lines on accident because I'm so used to having to click like 2 or 3 times for
Anywho,
lines to
It's
progress.
a blessing in disguise that Mew died and not me.
Happens a lot. Ah!
What you mean?
Because she wouldn't have said anything about what really happened in the virtual world. You guys would have had a way harder time finding the culprit.
Not really, because we would have just talked to Monotaro, you know?
She would have been able to lie about the
Oh,
virtual
no, I
world
guess she
settings
could,
as
because
much
he
as
wouldn't
she
look it
wanted.
up unless she was not there, I guess.
And you'd never know that the murder actually took place in the virtual world.
So that's why she decided to attempt a murder, because she had total
Fair.
control.
What are you calling me sir for?
And the reason
I'm okay,
we were
I just
so
dropped my
insistent
mouse.
we go
I'm
into
sorry.
the virtual world was... She
Interesting.
was insistent we go there so she could kill us. What a shady person.
I was sad that she was gone, but now I don't know what to
I'm
think.
still sad she was gone. She had a good plan. She was gonna kill Kokichi. That would have been fine by me.
Nice! Backstabbed by a trusted friend. See? That's an ideal fun situation. Now we can start a real class trial.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Kokichi sort of sound like Monokuma.
Just choke him out. I'm going to just choke him out. He's gone.
Really? I don't sound anything like him.
No, you're just like Monokuma. Both of you are cowards. You never speak the truth or show your true face.
Go, Kaito.
Wait, coward? You say some interesting things sometimes, Kaito.
Smiling, putting on a mask, never saying what you really think. That kind of cowardice is just like Monokuma.
Get him.
Daddy, they're calling you a coward. Aren't you gonna do something?
Yeah, I just gotta do my signature laugh, right?
Why is he depressed? Monokuma, do you want to talk to someone? Do you need a therapist? Are you okay, bud?
There, I did it.
Why are you depressed
He
now?
lost his drive. Like a one-hit wonder who clings to their former fame.
If only Monodum was still here, he could lead us through this.
My head.
Listen
Everything's
up,
falling
Kokichi.
apart. Why is everything falling apart? It's only chapter
To
4.
hell with this game of suspicion crap. I will never be okay with it. I'm just gonna believe in everyone.
Except for you, because you're garbage.
Instead of
Kokichi.
suspecting my friends, I'm gonna find the truth by believing in them.
See, this has been a common theme throughout all the games.
Well, it's not that we want to suspect it, it's that we want to believe him, so we gotta find the truth through believing it.
That doesn't make sense. The only way you find truth about murders is by suspecting people and doubting their testimonies. That is the only way you find truth. I get that you're trying to make it into this idealist thing where it's like,
But I want to believe in everyone.
but you just can't. When people kill people, you can't believe in everyone. It's just it's a dumb idealistic mentality has like plagued this series since like chapter 5 of game 2. And I just don't like it, you know? No, it's even been in chapter.
If you
It
think
was
you
in
can
game
win
1.
this game like that, then sure, be my guest.
This is one thing that I agree with Kokichi on, is you can't just win by believing. It's a dumb way of wording.
Of course I can.
You're still
I don't need
suspecting
your
everyone,
permission.
you know?
How long are you guys going to argue? Let's hurry this up and continue. If we don't find the culprit, then we'll all die, you know that?
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Also, shout out to the lurkers, man. There's like
If we are
40
going to
here
begin
today.
searching for the culprit, let's start with
Shout out to
Kokichi's
y'all.
story.
Huh? My
I've been
story?
a bad streamer and answering texts on stream and stuff.
We were meeting with Miu, but she ended up as the victim. So it's only natural for us to think you're the killer, right?
Here's my answer.
No,
I
you
never
don't.
met
I
up
see
with
you,
Mew.
Squirrel. I see you.
You didn't?
I tried to go to the roof to meet up with her, but the door was locked.
But isn't lockpicking your specialty? You should have been able to open it easily.
She makes a good point.
I couldn't pick locks with my avatar body.
Oh.
I didn't have the tools for it either.
Also, would that qualify as breaking?
Also, I never went to the roof, not even for the meeting.
I remember. You and Gonta went off together when we first started looking.
But was the door to the roof actually locked? When I was on the roof before logging out, the door wasn't locked.
Oh, interesting.
Huh? How should I know?
Then who locks the door to the roof?
I already told you. How should I know?
When I went to the roof, it wasn't locked, so you gotta be lying.
What good would it be if I lied? I don't want to die either, you know.
Lying would do you a lot of good if you're the culprit.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize that.
I hate him!
What kind of response is that? That's suspicious as hell!
Hate him in a Nagito way where sure he's an interesting character and he brings an interesting dynamic to the group, but he's such an awful person that I can't forgive him for who he is.
Wait, there's no point in arguing about that now. The truth will come out eventually.
He just bothers me. I don't know why he bugs me so much more
Before
than
we
anyone
get to
else.
that, we need to discover the truth behind Mew's death.
I think it's just because he's been so blatantly and unforgivingly rude and deceitful
Truth?
and tricky this entire game. I get that that's his talent, but like, it's just annoying to have here. Don't
There
call
were
him a good boy, he
mysterious
sucks.
circumstances
I
surrounding
hate
her
him.
death.
I hate Kokichi.
We need to make sense of
He'll
those
probably
first.
be relatively high on my character tier list just because he's interesting, but I hate him. That's how
Well,
they decide to
Shuichi,
conclude his
you know
character.
your way around this game. Yes, keep up the hard work. The fate of our lives rests in your hands.
Because Nagito is way up on my tier list. He's like top
So,
tier.
what is this strange
Even though I hate him
circumstance?
as a person, I love him as a character.
Kokichi claims it was Mew who chose
But
the
so
meeting
far,
place.
Kokichi's just like a toned-down Nagito in terms of actual motivation behind what he does. But he's
I'm
ramped
wondering
up in
how
terms
she
of
got
how
from the
annoying
chapel
and
to the
stupid he
mansion's
is,
roof.
You know?
I see. Mew sent the bridge connecting the mansion and chapel into the river herself.
It was also the river flowing her direction, so like...
If that's the case, then Mew might not have even gone to the roof.
Huh? So she stood me up? It's very rude to break a promise.
True, first we need to determine if Mew was actually there or not. Did she go, or was she never on the roof at all? Well, I mean, we heard... Sabuki heard the voice. So it's
Mew
probably
was
Sabuki's
waiting for me to
account.
arrive. I'm sure she was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
No, Mew should have been at the chapel. If you look at where her avatar fell, it's right next to the chapel.
That's true, so we don't want
How
to
would she have gotten to the mansion?
do that.
There was no bridge over the river.
A bridge would be the only way to get across.
So, her meeting with Kokichi...
She stood me up!
Okay, the bridge is the only way to get across, is for sure at some
Mew
point
was waiting
gonna
for
be a
me to
thing.
arrive.
But for
I'm
now,
sure
it's
she was
not
waiting on
what
the
we're
rooftop of the
going for.
No, Mew should have been at the chapel.
That's wrong!
It's wrong! I got a V counter! I'm getting better at those V counters. I like it.
Mew must have gone to the mansion. We have a witness.
Yeah, when I was searching the dining room, I saw Mew pass by the window.
Then why didn't you say so sooner?
It's okay. It's okay, Himiko. Calm down. Calm down, baby.
Sorry, I thought I was just mistaken at first, since there was no way she could have come to the mansion. But I guess I wasn't mistaken after all. That was definitely Mew.
Aww.
Then, how did she get to the mansion from the chapel?
Something about the missing the,
There must
the
have been
extra
some special
wall.
method only Mew knew, like with that cell phone.
There's no doubt about that. That's why she dropped the bridge. If a murder occurred when it was impossible to cross the river, she wouldn't be implicated.
Well, she could have just dropped it into the river, caught it at the other end, taken it, walked across, picked it up, and dropped it in the river where it would stop by the rock on the left side. You know what I'm saying?
She
You probably
used a
don't, but it
secret
makes sense in
method
my
to
head.
move from
Hi,
the
Ryan,
chapel
welcome
to the
back. How are
mansion
the
for the murder.
foxes?
She dropped the bridge to make a huge scene just to let everyone know it's no longer there.
So, what secret method did she use?
It won't be that easy to figure out. It's called a secret
They're on the
method
highway.
for a
Interesting.
reason.
Okay.
No worries, guys. As long as we leave it to Shuichi, everything will be A-okay.
What?
What are you saying? We can't just rely on Shuichi all the time. This class trial's for all of us. We're here to solve this
They
together.
were sleepy. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you get to pet them?
You would just slow down Shuichi.
Shut up!
Did you get to pat and snuggle with the sleepy foxes? Because that sounds like a wonderful time. Okay, what do we got? Porcupine climbing the fence? That's amazing.
A way across that only Mew knew about.
Like a hidden bridge besides that signboard, maybe.
Or, instead of bridge, Mew used some kind of vehicle to go over.
Or maybe she teleported with magic. Or she used a warp zone.
Maybe there's a place you could cross without a bridge.
Hidden way that only Mew... I suppose it is possible
Gosh
she
darn
used
it.
that to change places.
Man, you guys are way off. Or maybe I'm just pulling your legs.
Oh, shut up. Yeah, thank you. Sometimes you're cute. So are rhinos. Hello. Oh, cuttlefish.
Or maybe she
Well,
teleported
baby
with...
rhinos are adorable.
Or she used a warp zone. Maybe there's a place you could cross without a bridge.
A hidden route that only Mew could use to cross.
Yes.
I agree.
Oh, you wrote raccoon. Oh.
That's it, Kibo.
There
There
were
was a
peacocks.
hidden route
That's
only Mew
fascinating.
could use.
I like it.
Was there really?
Mew modified the program to add a special wall to the world.
Also, hello everyone. How are we all
The
doing
wall
today?
stretches along the y-axis.
Haven't said
But
hi
we
to a lot
found
of
two
people. How
such
y'all
walls in
doing?
the virtual
How's your day
world.
going? How's your Saturday been? Have we been to the intermission yet? No. I don't know
It's
if we're going to
unclear
finish
whether
the whole
Mew
time.
added the wall by the mansion or the wall near the
I have
chapel.
about 2 hours left. I don't know if we're going to finish the trial today.
We do know
I hope
that
to,
wall was
but I
set
don't
so
know if
that
I'm
only
going to.
objects could pass
Don't
through.
be naive, Shuichi.
Okay.
Hmm? What is it?
Gee,
She's a
you set up
human.
a weird wall like that? That is suspicious. But it's got nothing to do with what we were talking about.
Except she's not a
Nothing
human.
to do with.
You don't even realize your mistake? Are you losing your edge?
Holy crap. This trial's got a lot of people here. There's like 9 people here. What the fuck are y'all
Psychic's
doing?
mistakes are my mistakes. I'll make it right.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for being here. Alright. Let's prove that he's wrong. Use Avatar.
What we gotta figure out is how Mew got from the chapel to the mansion, right? So why waste time talking about the impossible? It's pointless. We gotta take a whole new approach here.
No, wait just a second.
Oh,
It's not actually
that's really
impossible at
cute.
all.
I hope they help him out.
But you just said so, didn't you? That wall Mew set up only lets non-human objects go through it. Humans aren't able to pass through. So Mew obviously wouldn't be able to go through that wall. She's not just an object.
No! Gosh darn it!
You get it? So let's go through this one more time. But you just
No,
said so, didn't you?
We go with
That
a half
wall Mew
wing.
set up only lets non-human objects go through it. Humans aren't able to pass through. So Mew obviously wouldn't be able to go through that wall. She's not just an object after all.
V cut.
Cut through your words.
I'll cut through your words. I hate him. I hate the way he says
The
things.
wall wasn't the only thing that Mew changed. She also changed her avatar settings from human to object.
From human to object?
Yeah, that's what I
Which
just
means
said.
The
Why'd you
virtual
repeat me?
world treated her avatar as an object. She could have passed through a wall
Like, that's
that
not
only
how people
non-humans
talk.
could go through.
Right? Like, oh, it changed her from human to object. From human to object? No, you say what? That's what you say. You say what? Like,
Is that right?
anime, why do you do
Don't
this?
get ahead of yourself, Kaito. We need to listen to everything Shuichi says. I already told you.
And we need to
The more
listen
you
to
try,
nothing
the more
that
you cause us
Kokichi
trouble.
says.
It's so totally lame that your own sidekick is dissing you!
Oh my gosh, shut
Kokichi,
up.
enough! I wasn't arguing with him. I was just explaining.
Someone punch him.
I don't care. That doesn't bother me at all. It just means even I make mistakes. Don't worry about it, Shuichi.
Okay.
Okay.
It's pretty funny seeing Kaito try to act all tough like this.
Kokichi, please refrain from making such irrelevant and irrational remarks.
So, if Mew messed with the program and made a wall only she could go through,
Then her secret route was through that wall?
I believe it was.
that's it, right? Like using a glitch in a game to walk outside the map. I bet Mew had a hidden passage like that in the back of the chapel.
No, it's just the wall.
But even if she could walk through walls, was there really a hidden passage?
No, it's just a route. It just continues.
Because Mew said...
It just loops. It's like Animal Crossing. The whole world is on one big cylinder. You just loop around it.
She probably lied.
That be like
There would be no
Kokichi
point in going
SCFU.
if
I
there's
hate
nothing
him.
on the other
He's so
side.
annoying.
You lied.
I wonder what the truth is. There's no way to find out now.
That cum-soaked urinal cake was totally lying about there being nothing past the wall.
This is his pose. This is my pose. Shut up!
She lived a life of pride, vulgarity, and secrets. Lying would be a piece of cake for her.
Kokichi, you no have to go that far.
Stop it! Don't badmouth Mommy! Nana, listen to you, talking about Mommy like she was a terrible lying whore.
Oh, Monotaro, defend her.
Mommy wasn't lying. There was no hidden route in that virtual world.
Huh? Oh, there wasn't, huh?
Hey! You can't tell them such an important hint!
Oh, if you say that hint is important, then I guess it must be true.
Just loops, right? That's what it does.
Ah, jeez. You're lucky you're cute.
Honestly, Depressed Monokuma's my favorite thing that this game's done so far. It's just like, whatever. It's fine, cool, yeah.
Kokichi saying on something about muting the cubs reveal something. I guess I should thank him, but I have no idea what he does.
So now that we know there's no hidden route, why did she manipulate the program? If there's actually nothing past the wall, then that setting was meaningless.
No, look, it lines up perfectly.
Mia wouldn't have done something meaningless. She would have had a plan.
I figured it out. I figured the thing out. She did use the sign to get across the bridge because... Or no, she didn't even use the sign to get across the bridge. Loops. No. Okay, hold on. It loops. Hold on. I figured it out. Oh, I get it. Okay. Observe the map. Observe how the path meets up at the same level on both sides of the map. Observe how the river meets up at the same y-axis placement on the other side of the level. The only thing that doesn't meet up is the forest, but that's fine, we can work with this. The map loops. It loops around itself. She threw the sign into the river, it flowed down the river and looped because it was an object to get stuck on the rock. She did the same thing, she looped because she was an object. Problem solved. I'm a genius, you're welcome.
Yes. Mew definitely
I know it's fairly obvious, but I just figured out how the sign looped through, so now I'm like, oh, I get it.
We aren't sure why yet, but once we solve the mystery of the virtual world... Mystery of virtual world? There have been a lot of strange occurrences.
And so she could have gone back and forth between them without any problem. Thank you for the host, Cuttlefish. Thank you for the host. Whoa! I know it's not an auto host, because auto hosts don't do that little bring. But you did it.
If we can determine why,
thank you.
We will also determine what Mew was up to. We'll know why she wanted to pass through the wall.
Alright, let's clear up those strange occurrences.
I get it. I'm a genius, Shadow Lord. I'm a genius.
Yeah, Gonta will help, even though Gonta not know what you're talking about.
Gonta really hasn't talked a lot this trial.
Speaking of strange occurrences...
Oh my gosh, I'm plain worried about why you're still alive!
One thing. Remember?
I'm just kidding, guys. I don't want anyone
occurrences?
to die.
That's lettuce there.
This is it!
The loud noise. That is weird. What
You
was
mean the
that?
loud sound that you and I heard in the kitchen?
Bruh.
Was that her breaking the wall?
Hmm? You all heard that sound too?
Did we not even check the wall? Might have been her just breaking the wall.
Yes, in the mansion's kitchen.
Because they heard it in the kitchen, they heard it in the chapel.
But that sound occurred near the chapel. How did you hear it all the way at the mansion?
Interesting.
First off, sound can't go past the map loading point. Did that sound really come from the chapel?
That sound was something hitting the chapel wall. It was real.
Oh, and the map loading point was actually where the loop was. That's where you
We
hit the loop.
definitely heard it. We heard Kibo's voice as well.
And that's why it took time to load, because you were going through the loop. Interesting.
You heard my voice too?
I like this. This is a cool.
What?
This is a cool mystery.
That is pretty strange.
Exactly. That has to be some kind of clue to the mystery of the virtual world.
Okay, well, let's check the answers later
doesn't lead us
and
to
try
the,
to find all the other clues first.
Doesn't lead us to who the killer is, but it's
There was
interesting.
another mysterious phenomenon in the virtual world, wasn't there?
Kokichi talked like he noticed something. Pretending not to know?
Even Gonta is suspicious of me? I always thought you would be the one to trust me!
Sorry, I'm going to not mean it like that.
No, mean it like that, Gonta. Rub
No
it in
need
his
to
face.
apologize to him. He's probably just lying again.
What was the other strange occurrence? Did you see it, Shuichi?
I'm invested. Oh, another strange occurrence. Okay. What weird phenomenon happened in the virtual world? The clock wasn't weird, I don't think. There's a part of me that wants to, there's a part of me that wants to try to undo all of this, because I feel like there's probably a hidden Monokuma in one of these. So I'm gonna go for it. Just roll with me, I'm good at this game, so just roll with me on this one. I'm just curious what we got. Yeah, the bridge. That's probably what we want. That's probably the one that we want. I just want to make sure that there's not a hidden Monokuma here. Okay, it doesn't look like it. Ah. You go lay down. Alright, peace. Thanks for the host. Have a good one.
The sign that we were using as a bridge was odd to me.
Odd how?
We mentioned it before, but Mew dropped the sign in the river.
And then it looped.
We found it later, but there was something unnatural about it.
Finding the sign was definitely weird. I'm most confused about how the sign got there.
Are we doing another taxi? Interesting. Okay, sure. I didn't think we'd do another taxi. I didn't think we'd do another taxi. Why is it Smoogie? Has it always been Smoogie, or did it just start being her? Is it a different girl every chapter? What is it? I need to know these things. I'm confused and curious now. At what point was the signboard swept away? The loving zone, right? Or what are they going for? Oh, the river. Alright, get in. Thank you for praising me. I appreciate your praise. Is it more Samugi? No, this one's Mew. That's weird. It's all the girls. I didn't notice this before. Has it always been this? It's all the ladies. Where's the end of the river? It doesn't end. Yeah, that one? No? Oh, I killed her. Chapel side? Is that what they're asking me to get? Also, that's the first time I messed one of those up with you. That was gross. I didn't like that. That made me uncomfortable. Three of four. There's there's 4 of these? Excuse me. This is not Mario Kart. We don't need the item boxes to be shuffling around. Or is it found after it was swept away? No? What does that no in response to? I don't remember what that no was in response to. It hasn't always been the girls? Is that what you're saying? It's weird to me. I don't know, it's weird. Tomorrow's father's birthday? Oh my goodness, that's very important. That's very important, everyone. It's daddy's birthday tomorrow. Oof. Praise be to daddy. Sign will float. It flowed in the current, but is it asking me where it really floated, or is it asking me what Juichi thinks? It floated with the current, but it's going to say against. No, it floated with the current, you dummy! It loops! It loops! You're dumb, Shuichi! You're asking me to lie! You dumb-dumb. No, it doesn't! It would have connected if you said it with the current.
It appeared as though the sign was carried against the river's
It
current.
appeared as if it was.
We all saw Mew drop the sign and watch the river carry it downstream.
Yes.
And the river was wide there. The sign should have traveled downriver toward the chapel, correct? It should have hit the wall on the far side of the chapel and stopped there.
Oh, that's what it meant?
That's not where we found it. We found it near the mansion, nestled in some rocks.
But the object wall, like, it feels like they should just be figuring this out already.
The signboard should have been near the chapel, but we found it on the other side.
Hold up. Didn't you stay on the chapel side? She probably grabbed the signboard from the chapel wall to cross the river. Then left it on the boulders near the
See, that was my
mansion
first
so
thought,
she
and
could
it
get
also
back.
makes sense.
Why would she leave the signboard where it could get swept away and leave her stranded?
Also, this has nothing to do with walking through the wall, right? We're getting off topic.
You're the one that said, let's get off topic, you dummy.
We're so close to the truth. We just have to connect the how and what. All the mysterious things that happened have to connect with each other somehow.
Connect how?
A wall only objects can pass through. Sounds that shouldn't be heard. A signboard going against the river current. How are they all connected?
This sounds like an
I don't
innovation
know,
point.
but Shuichi should know, right?
And if it is,
What?
we're gonna finish.
We would
today.
be in a lot of trouble if you didn't. The only one who can solve this mystery and save us all is you.
So, how are they connected? Do you know, Shuichi?
Ah, well, what we know so far is that the unnatural way the sign was carried is possibly related to the wall.
Yes. The wall that Mew added, where is it? Mew wall added by Mew.
This is it!
Because objects can pass through, but people can't.
It might have to do with a wall that only objects can pass through. The sign should have stopped at the wall on the other side of the chapel. But if that wall happened to be the one that Mew set to allow objects through...
I see. It's a wall only non-humans can pass through. That means the signboard can pass through the wall, right?
Even if it could pass through the chapel wall, how did it end
It's
up
a
by the mansion?
The only way it could do that is if the wall was a warp zone. But it's not, right?
Leave it to me, Shuichi. I, your partner.
The map was a
will give
lie.
you
There's
hints
only
in
one
times
wall.
of trouble.
she built. The wall that's on the left and the right side of the map are the same wall. She lied. The middle wall, the loading zone, is the actual wall that people can go through. That's what that is. What?
This is the virtual world. We should throw away all of our common sense, okay?
I got it. I'm figuring it out. I just want to get to it. I just want to get there, because now I know what it is.
The signboard pass through the wall downstream and head up upstream. Common sense aside and focus on the flow of the river.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. We're getting there. We're getting there.
What if both ends of the river were connected?
Yes.
Huh? Both ends of river connected?
Yup.
Exactly. To put it another way, the river isn't cut off at the wall near the chapel. It's all part of one big loop. The upstream part of the river is connected to it.
That's it. That's the one.
What? What are you talking about? Both ends of the river can't...
Quick, please.
Again, throw out all common sense from your head. We're talking about the virtual world.
Then what about the wall? There was only one wall that could be passed through.
Right. Even if the river's connected and it goes through the chapel wall, it wouldn't have been able to go through the mansion wall too.
No, it's one wall. It's one wall.
Wait, in that case.
I got it. I know why Mew only set up one wall.
Apple and the mansion walls, they're the same wall!
That's it.
I'm so smart.
The walls by the chapel and the mansion aren't separate.
But I
They're
also
the
feel
same
like
wall.
everyone probably figured this out.
Because
they take a year and a half to get to this point. But I figured it all out during the investigation. And I feel very smart about that.
Don't think of it as two separate walls.
Well,
but a
I
single
figured
wall
most of it
parallel
out
to
during
the
the
y-axis.
Put it together
That
during
single
the
wall
trial
divides
play.
the entire virtual world.
Why are we watching this animation again? We
The
just watched
idea
this.
is, you pass through the wall by the chapel and come out by the mansion.
Everything is starting to connect. See, didn't I tell you? Everything is connected.
You overthought a little bit. That makes sense.
Damn it, Kokichi! Just tell us.
I mean, it's like the Funhouse. Funhouse makes a lot of
This is
sense
the final stretch.
if you don't overthink it. It's kind of like that. But the Funhouse does a much better job of
If
making
both
you
the river
overthink.
and wall are connected, then you can find the secret. Shuichi, you already know the secret behind the virtual world, right?
It's just a loop.
Secret, huh? Suppose we should figure that out when you solve the mystery of the virtual world.
I don't know. I clicked the wrong thing. I don't like that all the W's were upside down. Where's an R? Where's an R? Where's an R? Where's an R? Is that an R? World loops. Where's my O's? Where's my P? Give me a P. S. Yeah, it kind of is.
Yes, that's it. The virtual
That's why I
world
really
is
hope
a
that
loop.
idea of tying on the votes comes into play here.
Loop?
Just like in old games, right? Like, for example,
What is she about to say?
when a
Animal
character goes
Crossing.
off the left side of the screen and reappears on the right.
Yes, exactly. The edges of the virtual world are linked together in a continuous loop.
Fix the map, please.
The virtual world.
Please fix the map. Please just adjust this side to that side so that we have one continuous thing and the dead stop wall, you know?
What in the world?
If that's true, it would explain the way the signboard was swept away.
You're really gonna watch this
It
animation for the
vanished
third
into the
freaking
wall
time.
downstream of the river, came out of that same wall upstream.
Are we really watching this animation for the third time in the last 5 minutes?
And floated with the current until it got caught up.
What was the world like before Mew added the wall?
Actually, there wasn't a wall on the y-axis at all, and the x-axis was set to loop.
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious? Even if it is a computer program,
No, what?
isn't that too
That's
crazy?
exactly what video games do, you ding-dong.
Looping world. That's more extraordinary than even magic.
But at least it's not a boring
It's really
answer.
not even a good animation,
It also
though.
explains all the things that happened.
It's just annoying.
Huh? It doesn't explain everything, does it?
I think it
Because
does.
we still don't know why we heard that one sound or Kibo's voice.
Yeah, sound doesn't go past the map loading point.
Oh my gosh, guys, it loops. Are you dumb?
Actually, if we know that the world is a loop, we can explain that as well.
Yeah, are you guys dumb?
Huh? Really?
Why is everyone dumb?
Yes. But first we need to be clear where the loop starts.
At the loading point.
Oops. Doesn't it?
No. Starts
Not
at the loading
necessarily.
point.
If we heard a noise at the chapel from inside the mansion, then the loop...
Starts right here. Ding dong, Shuichi's smart. None of you are. It's like
The
freaking.
map loading point was where the virtual
At least
world
I'm
looped.
playing as the smart guy this time. You know, it was annoying in game 1 to have to be like, I'm Makoto, I
We
don't
thought
get
the loading
anything.
point was
And
in
then
the middle of the map.
Kyoko's just like, oh my gosh, you guys are an idiot. I appreciate that at least Makoto's the one.
But
At
the
least
loading
Shuichi's the
point
one that
was
figures
actually
stuff
at
out
the
this time.
edges.
So the wall Mew created wasn't at the edges of the world, but rather
Right in the
the
middle.
wall was at the center of the world.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Chiaki would be done with this.
I see. So the mansion and
So
chapel
how did
were
this
near
answer
each
our
other,
question
with a wall between them.
about who killed her?
And any sounds emitted near the chapel would also reach the mansion. The wall only allows non-humans to pass through, so sound should be able to pass through easily.
This doesn't
That's
solve
right.
our problem of who
That's how
killed
the
her, though.
virtual world works.
Impressive, Shuichi! For you to get this far! Yes! Yes! You are useful indeed!
For you to get this far, what are you, some villain pulling the strings?
Nope. Mew pulled the strings here, not me. Remember?
I'm just trying to see what I can
Mew
do.
also set this trap.
I'm trying to see if I have enough time to finish this today.
It
I
all
really
began
want to.
when Mew showed us the map.
Really, really want to finish this today.
Because of the map, we mistakenly thought the loading point was at the center.
I don't know
Which
if I'm
in
going to be
turn
able to.
made the mansion and chapel
No.
seem farther away from each other.
I have 1 hour and 50 minutes remaining
But the structure of the
before
world
my dad
wasn't
is coming
actually
to
like
pick me
that.
up. I feel that it'll be smarter. Pause
There
at
was
the
a wall
intermission.
along the y-axis, and the x-axis came around in a
Keep
loop.
doing the trial on Tuesday.
Putting that wall in the
I
center
really
of
want to
that
freaking
wall,
do it right now.
she cut off the loop.
So ever since Mew showed us that map, we were
I probably
caught in her
shouldn't, though.
trap.
I probably shouldn't. I shouldn't try to do the whole thing, because then I'll rush through it. I won't fully appreciate it. And
But we
it'll just
solved
feel
this
rushed.
mystery thanks to Shuichi. All hail our savior!
Yeah. If Shuichi wasn't here, then we never would have
Unless
solved
there
this
really is like
mystery.
an hour and a half left after intermission.
That's right. Good work, Shuichi.
Thanks, Shuichi. You saved us.
You're welcome.
Good job, Shuichi.
Just because we found out the virtual world's secret doesn't mean we can take it easy yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm
Actually,
gonna go to the intermission.
this
and probably
culprit
stop
hunt
the
just
stream
got to
after
the
that.
exciting part.
Or
Even if we know all the tricks, it's pretty meaningless if we don't
Maybe we can
find
just
the
switch
culprit.
games. Maybe we can just play a different game for a little bit.
That's how a class trial works, after all.
I've been wanting to explore Smash Online. Maybe we could do that for a little bit.
Kokichi talking like Monokuma again. No matter what you say, I'm not gonna believe your lies. I'm gonna believe in everyone. That's how I'm gonna reach the truth.
I can't wait to see what happens next.
It's Kokichi's plan here. He's definitely prodding on Kaito on purpose. There's no time for distractions like him. What we have to do is find the culprit who killed Mew. No matter how many little mysteries we can solve, if we can't find the culprit, it would all be for nothing. I still don't know who for sure who it could be. Who used Mew's own plan against her to kill her? Who killed Mew?
Is this the intermission? Hey, question. Question. Is there an hour and 45 minutes left before the end of the chapter? I meant I want to explore Stage Builder and like the online services and stuff. That's what I want to explore. We got a few options. We can end the stream here and come back on Tuesday and finish the trial. Or we can try to finish the trial today. If the game will let me save, that'd be nice. I'd appreciate that game. Are we not going to let me save? Are we not? Game. 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 Hello? Game. Hello? Hello? Why is it not loading? Why is it not... Hello? Why is my... Why, do you see this? You see this? Why is it doing this? Guys? Guys? Game broke, guys. What do? I'm gonna go get some food. I'll come back, and we'll see what's happening. Game? Why? Well, that answers the question of whether or not we're finishing the trial. Definitely soft locked, so we will be, probably not finishing this today. I will have to redo the first half of the trial. So have fun. Let me try Control-Alt-Deleting. Yeah. Well, that sucks. Guess we're closing the game.